Hi friends, today I am going to review the book, Make Your Workplace Great: The 7 Keys to an Emotionally Intelligent Organization by Stephen J. Stein. Your greatest resource. Many books and articles have demonstrated the connection between an individual's emotional intelligence and his or her success. Emotional intelligence is a collection of skills, from common sense to sensitivity, that support your ability to understand yourself, manage relationships, and acclimate to various situations. Is there a way to evaluate emotional intelligence on an organizational level? Absolutely. Companies show high emotional intelligence when executives consider the subjective experiences of their employees, including how staff members feel and what they think about their work, their management team, and the direction of the business. Higher organizational emotional intelligence improves a firm's bottom line. Just as it is possible to measure and increase one's individual emotional intelligence, it is possible to measure and increase the emotional intelligence of a company or organization. There is a danger in just hiring a group of smart people, throwing them together and hoping for success. If, as manager, you are enthusiastic about your job, your workers will know it. Leading by example is still a great way to motivate people. Most supervisors who score high in emotional intelligence assessments believe in the positive benefits of continual self-improvement and offer learning opportunities to their employees. Measuring emotional quotient. Psychologist Reuven Bar-On devised the term emotional quotient, EQ, as well as a taxonomy for qualifying its components. The Bar-On Emotional Quotient Inventory measures emotional intelligence based on 5 competencies: interpersonal, stress management, adaptability, and general mood. This is the most prevalent scientifically developed test for assessing emotional intelligence. The most important corporate resource over the next 20 years will be talent: smart, sophisticated businesspeople who are technologically literate, globally astute, and operationally agile. How do you match the right person to the right job? Interviews do not always offer the best indication of a candidate's work style and capabilities. Tests are a more objective way to evaluate potential employees. 2 assessments: the Bar-On Emotional Quotient Inventory and the Mayer-Salovey-Caruso Emotional Intelligence Test, provide trusted results. Because technical proficiency is easier to improve on the job than emotional skills are, personality tests have become a valued component of the hiring process. In order that people may be happy in their work, these 3 things are needed. They must be fit for it. They must not do too much of it. And they must have a sense of success in it. John Ruskin, philosopher and art critic. Taking the organization's temperature. Important components in your individual emotional quotient include awareness of your internal emotional state, constructive emotional expression, sensitivity toward others, a flexible attitude, tolerance, and the ability to manage stress. These qualities also apply on an organizational level. A firm's ability to adapt to change and accomplish its mission while maintaining robust, quality relationships with its employees, clients, vendors, and society in general all help determine its emotional quotient. Achieving success or meeting one's goals is a prime aspect of job happiness. To correct dysfunction in your organization, you must first identify the cause of a problem. Meeting with your management team might uncover some issues, but a company-wide survey will provide a more comprehensive snapshot of the firm's weak areas. Surveys are a good way to gauge a business's ability to change. The Benchmark of Organizational Emotional Intelligence, BOEI, measures the emotional quotient of an entire company as well as its constituent parts, such as departments. The survey evaluates important areas for growth. Use it periodically to track your firm's progress over time. 7 keys will help you improve your results. Key number 1. Hire capable people who love the work they do and show them how they contribute to the bigger picture. Does loving your job make you a better team member? Research, including one 8-year study, has shown that workers' satisfaction, along with their feelings about pay and job security, affect a company's bottom line. Organizations that consider employees' input in business decisions show continuous financial gains. The elements of job satisfaction, compensation, schedule flexibility, workplace relationships, and opportunities to advance all play a part in people's emotional commitment to their firms. Managers' or co-workers' negative attitudes can erode someone's sense of job happiness. In a study of global leaders, 67% of executives have reduced their career aspirations due to the anticipated sacrifices that would be required in their personal lives. Foster an environment where employees can openly discuss their professional ambitions with their supervisors. Provide opportunities for continued learning. Even smaller companies can satisfy a worker's desire to advance by providing special assignments, additional responsibilities, and pay raises. Schedule regular performance reviews to help keep everyone on the same page. If a leader can manage his or her own life well, managing stress, home life, fitness, diet, then chances are higher that the workplace is well managed also. Ideally, all employees would identify with your company's mission statement. However, if the work your people do isn't inherently compelling, find other ways to add meaning to their professional lives. For example, your firm could take up a cause or encourage workers to connect with the community through paid volunteer days. Key number 2, compensate people fairly. Your employees will find out what their co-workers make and what professionals in similar positions earn. People care more that their compensation seems fair than they do about the actual dollar amount of their salaries. Perceptions about pay shape workers' feelings about their supervisors, influence their attendance, and determine how committed they are to their jobs and companies. Other aspects of compensation, such as benefits, flexibility, opportunities for continued learning, and other incentives, also affect staff members' performance. Most people who leave their jobs really leave their supervisor. Use raises in conjunction with a robust performance review to let employees know that you appreciate them and that they are meeting their goals. Otherwise, they will look to pay as the only gauge of how well they're doing. Tie rewards directly to their achievements. Key number 3, don't overwork or underwork people. Assigning the right amount of work to your staffers is crucial. Unrealistic responsibilities increase their stress levels. As a result, they may make more mistakes and become hostile to their managers or colleagues. Overwork affects your organization in terms of health costs and absenteeism. It discourages employees from wanting to advance within the firm and burns out your best people. Great leaders can put people at ease. Even greater leaders take responsibility for bad decisions and mistakes. Often, an employee's perception of what is achievable differs from a manager's. In fact, many knowledge workers, those with specialized skills and higher education levels, feel they can't keep up with the demands of their jobs. This trend indicates that companies may have unreasonable expectations of these professionals. And, contrary to what you may assume, employees in large corporations report more difficulty handling workloads than those in smaller or mid-sized businesses. Survey your people to get a better understanding of their true capabilities and limitations. Your organization's brand is important in its ability to attract the right people. Key number 4, build strong teams with shared purpose and viable goals. Organizations can no longer expect 1 or 2-star performers to do every task. More and more, companies rely on cohesive team efforts to achieve their objectives. Thus, fostering productive relationships is in your firm's best interest. Explain to your staffers how they add to the bigger picture. Involve them in the success of a project and motivate them to contribute at their highest level. Transactional leadership involves telling employees what is expected of them and how tasks are to be completed. Transformational leadership, on the other hand, offers employees an overall vision and motivates them to excel beyond their expectations. Analyze team success by asking members how productive they think they are and how well they believe their group functions as a whole. Do some people feel uncomfortable voicing their opinions? The team leaders must develop methods for including all participants and encouraging open communication. Decide how workers' individual goals fit into the team's efforts. Articulate rules for handling communication issues and differences of opinion. Key number 5, make sure managers can manage. The number 1 reason people leave their jobs is dissatisfaction with their boss, so managers can decrease their firm's turnover rates by developing their emotional intelligence. Indeed, the greater a person's leadership role, the more important his or her emotional intelligence skills are to shaping an organization's culture. When workers believe their managers are easily accessible, they trust them more and are likelier to communicate openly. Don't alienate people by using the outdated command and control management style. Instead, aim for supervisory leadership. Become self-aware of your emotions, recognize your own best qualities and limitations, and learn how to navigate employees' various agendas. If you want to learn more about how your staff perceives you, have a neutral party facilitate a meeting with them. The facilitator should focus the conversation on practices that people would like to stop, start, or continue. Key number 6, treat people with respect and leverage their unique talents. Discrimination within your organization can hurt its productivity, reputation, and bottom line. In recent years, businesses have lost huge sums of money to discrimination lawsuits. Diversity can have a powerful impact on teams, improving overall performance. On the other hand, some studies suggest that it can detract from a group's cohesiveness, a crucial element in high-achieving groups. However, you can enhance solidarity in any team by helping members develop empathy, an emotional skill that enables people to be more sensitive to cultural diversity. It is important for the organization's gender-racial mix to closely mirror that of the larger society. Learn to respect diversity in your workplace. Recognize that even with your varying backgrounds, you and your co-workers share common interests. You all want to work with people who appreciate the job you do, and you crave a work culture that encourages positive relationships and, most of all, fair treatment. Establish an official non-discrimination policy within your company to show that your organization values diversity. Key number 7. Be proactively responsive. To win the hearts and minds of your people. Companies are spending more and more each year on employee training. Their leaders understand that providing opportunities for job-related education increases a business's overall performance. The learning organization is growing in popularity. Executives are encouraging people to study new ways to solve problems and to enhance their performance and adaptability. These learning organizations urge individuals to question certain mental models or entrenched thoughts about the way things are. Workers who cultivate that self-awareness often develop their emotional skills, too. Integrity trickles down from the highest levels in your organization, so management should embody the company's principles. Link your employees' contributions to the firm's goals, chart its progress toward objectives, and encourage optimism. Foster a cohesive, responsive, open, honest, and fair workplace. Takeaways. An organization's emotional intelligence affects its success. Company-wide surveying is an effective way to assess overall emotional intelligence. People want a pleasant work environment, opportunities to advance, and, most of all, flexible schedules. Worker satisfaction, along with their feelings about pay and job security, affect a business's performance. Be fair about compensation. Your employees will find out how their salaries compare to others in similar positions. Don't overwork your staff members, but provide them with challenging assignments. Help individuals realize how they contribute to team goals, and the team to understand its role in achieving organizational goals. Employees respond well to a participatory style of management in which supervisors are accessible. Show that you value diversity. Encourage learning about workers' various backgrounds. Top management should embody the organization's principles because integrity trickles down. Did you know that around 70% of our viewers haven't subscribed to our channel yet? If you're one of them, why not consider hitting that subscribe button? It's a great way to stay up to date with our latest videos and support our channel at the same time. Join the majority of our community and subscribe today. Thanks for watching.